Firstly, I want to say a very big thank you to His Excellency the President, retired Julius Maada Bio, for creating the enabling environment for women to attain leadership roles. We have achieved a few things. The first and foremost was the assessment, which I say is the building blocks. And then after that, one of the quick wins recommendations that came out of that assessment was the development and operationalization of an innovative billing and revenue management system. Salwaco is a water utility and it should generate revenue. But over the years, Salwaco has been, lacking in that area. It has not functioned as a proper water utility. So it had deviated from its primary mandate, which is the provision of water supply and sanitation services to the provincial areas apart from western area. So it had deviated. So we wanted to bring Salwaco back to its original state and see how it can be a functional and a financially viable institution. So when I came, I found out that based on the assessment, Salwaco does not have an integrated or a smart revenue management system. So they have 3 stations that were using smart systems and 7 stations that were using manual Excel spreadsheets. From a perspective of utilities management, you cannot, ensure financial management or proper revenue management using it on a manual basis. So this system focused on putting in a robust and smart commercial management system that allows for us to manage whatever revenue measures or systems that we want to put in place. We've been making strides towards ensuring we transform Salwaco into a functional and financially viable institution. One of the things that we quickly put together is a robust billing and revenue management system. And over the past 5 months, since I took over, the past 6 months, I would say November to April, we've had an increase in revenue by 15%. It might seem minimal, but it is something, and it shows me that the future is bright for Salwaco. For the first time in over 3 years, Salwaco break even with its revenue generation. That is also another significant milestone to note. So that is one of the achievements. Another achievement is the enhancement of Salwaco's organizational model. So for us to ensure that we carry out our service delivery effectively, the structures that are put in place needs to be properly, done. So we had to enhance the organizational model through the operating core. We enhanced the utilities operations because this is something we want to focus on. We enhanced the technostructure that is focusing on planning and developmental initiatives because these feed into the operations and seeing how, we could make sure we enhance service delivery. So that was also enhanced upon. And that has yielded in us seeing an increase in our revenue generation drive. Another thing that was achieved is the development of our 5-year strategic development plan. One of the outcomes of the organizational assessment that I did, it showed that Salwaco lacked the requisite strategic direction. What does that mean? Interventions had been done on an ad hoc basis. So everybody just comes, reacting rather than being planned and proactive. Since 2022, when the last strategic direction of Salwaco expired, they had not had one. So we put together a 5-year strategic development plan for the period 2026 to 2030 that was launched in March 2026. Another achievement is that we are currently reviewing the Salwaco Act of 2017. One of the outcomes, again, of the organizational assessment indicated that the enabling environment to give Salwaco the legal authority to operate effectively is being stifled. So we want to ensure that we have our act revised